Welcome to TeaView. We're coming to you live and direct from Nevada City, California. Today, our wonderful honored guest, Swami Vasishta from Shivananda Ashram located in Grass Valley, California. Welcome, Swamiji.
Thank you, MJ.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
So honored to share some tea with you. I would first like to ask you, how did you arrive in our humble little corner of the world in Grass Valley?
Oh, that's a good question. This is my life. Because of my karma, okay, if I say, it's all my karma. So I met my guru, Swami Vasishtananda, who came to the West in 1957, and he established many ashrams all over the world, in Europe, America, Canada, and all the places. So it was the Swamiji Vishnudevananda himself. I met him in 1990, and he called me to be a priest in their organization. So I arrived in Canada in 1990. So that is how from Canada I came to New York ashram, and from New York I came here since the last 5 years. I've been doing my karma, carrying on my duty in the Shivananda Yoga Ashram in Grass Valley.
Right, Grass Valley.
It's very close to you, very near
Yes,
to your place.
not
It's
far.
only 5-10 miles from you.
Yes, yes. Big change from New York, I'm sure.
Sure.
But also from India must be
Oh, yeah, sure.
completely different kind of lifestyle. So please tell me about your worldview, your view of life, how you
Life.
have
Life.
developed.
For me, life is like a journey towards some aim with all the happiness and unhappiness. Sometimes happiness, sometimes unhappiness. Everybody is facing the same thing. So it's a journey. But for some people, for someone, there is an aim for life. Some people is no aim. Just live, they come to the world, eat, drink, sleep, sexual engagement, and then they live. And then, according that their karma, they come back again and again to the world. So that is what our philosophy is. So when we talk about life, so we have to talk about the karmas also. So that is how I believe my karma, because of my past karma. And I met Swami Vasishtananda ji, and I came to here in the West, and I am talking to you in this corner, in this house. In Kerala, back way to Kerala, I never knew the neighbor's house, I never went inside. Here is after 6,000-7,000 miles away from India, I came here and we are talking in front of, in the house with you. So participating in the tea ceremony.
What a blessing.
Yeah.
So glad to have you.
Yeah, so that is life.
So can you speak a little bit more about, perhaps our viewers are not familiar with this term karma.
Karma, there are, we came to the world, and each one that we had to undergo the karma. The karma is already prescribed by the Supreme Creator, God, whatever the name. So we are the byproduct of our past karma. So the karma are there. So whatever we have done, good karma or bad karmas in the past, bad action, karma means action, whatever we have done. So And that is what we are experiencing today.
And when you say past, you're also referring to maybe even past life?
Many life, yes, not only one life. So that is what Indian philosophy talks. So what that we have come to the world as a karma, whatever that is. Now the karma, the word, it is also the result of whatever we have done. Is also called karma. Whatever we do, the action also called karma. So the cause and the effect also both are called karma. So my karma, this is my karma, this is my karma means this is by effect of my past action. So action also karma, and whatever the effect also karma. That is what. So
and would you say, excuse me for interrupting, I'm curious, would you say that in this case, according to Vedic philosophy, the system of karma, that it means everything that happens is for a purpose, is
exactly
meant to happen.
Meant to happen, like the whatever it is, and it was a past. Now people, they talk, they may ask, is there is a rebirth, the rebirth?
Rebirth after passing the body.
Yeah, many births are being. Is there any rebirth? Yes. According to that Indian philosophy, the saints and sages, they analyzed our life and they found there is a reason for everything in this world. Why you are here, there is a reason for that. Why we met, there is a reason for that. And why children are, that nice children, they die fast, there is a reason for that. Why 90, 98, 99 years old, and he may be great person or maybe bad person, still alive. So everything has got a reason for that in this world. That is what the rishis, the saints, they analyzed in their life. In their inquiry, they found there is a reason. And that is the reason brought us here in this world. So this is what karma. So I have to live in this world doing my karma. I cannot get out of it.
Which I would remind you, please enjoy the tea as part of your karma.
Though that karma, so each one of had to undergo. Now, how can I, that one small example I can tell you. You see, you have got eyes, nose, head, hands, everything you have. I have the same thing. And my friends, other friends also same thing. When we look outside, people also, everybody has got the same thing. The eyes is the same place, the nose is in same place, ears is same place, everything is same place. But each one is looking different way, different form. Some are beauty, some of them are very ugly, some of them are very nice, some of them are not so beauty. So it all happens. That is what the saints, the rishis say, there is karma behind it. So that is how we can conclude karma. So what, in this life, we get our own relationship like a father and mother, we get because of their karma. Because of your karma, you get your father and mother. Because of their karma, they get you as son. And it's all and
like
you
combined.
Yeah, it's all related. And you get your wife, your children. Maybe I'm not wrong. Your wife, I'm told she's from Japan.
Yes.
So why that you got her in Japan? In America, thousands of girls are there, and still you had to find her, to go to Japan and find her.
Actually, I went to New Zealand to find her. But we
So,
both went.
the karma.
She came from Japan to New Zealand. I came from the United States to New Zealand, and there we met, and that was
the
beginning.
karma. So that is all called karma. There is a reason. There is a reason you have to go to New Zealand, and she has to come to New Zealand, right time, right place. And because it's all pre-planned by, that is why the saints
divine, like the divine plan.
Divine plan. Everything has got a divine plan. That is what the rishis, the saints of India, the yogis, the babas, whatever the name we can tell, we call it many names. Like
Sadhu, also
sadhu. Sadhu means one who is the seeker of the truth. Sat, it is means the truth. So one who is the seeker of the searching for the truth, they are called sadhus. Yeah. The yogis, one who practices yoga. Yoga means to connect to the Supreme and individual. Now I am separate. You are separate from the Supreme Creator God. And the path which will take us to connect back to the source, it is called yoga. In Sanskrit, there is a word for that, yuj. From the root word is called yuj, means connect. That is yoga. So there are many paths. Yoga means paths. So there are devotional
Parts
paths.
meaning pieces.
No, path.
Oh,
The
pathways.
path.
Pathways.
Yeah, way. Yeah, the way. So there are devotional path or karma, that is hatha yoga, that is a physical path. Tantra yoga, mantra yoga, japa yoga.
Tea yoga.
So tea yoga, this is exactly like that. So it is a kind of a meditation we are doing.
Yes.
When you showed me how that is how the teas are made and how that the rituals are performed, all the things remind me. It's a kind of a meditation.
Yes, absolutely.
So it's a meditation.
Yes, I would say that's why my beginning of my path with tea started as because I was doing meditation.
Oh.
I actually was doing Kriya Yoga,
Oh,
but more just the meditation aspect, not so much the postures.
yes, that's
and
right.
the asanas. And I was introduced to pu'er tea, which is the kind of tea we're drinking right now, the fermented original tea of Yunnan, China. And it felt like a very supportive thing for my meditation practice. I didn't know anything about tea, but I loved the pu'er, and so I started to drink and add it to my meditation. And then it was few years after that when I finally met a teacher about tea and then learned about all these cultural things about tea.
That is how. So in our tradition, you see, there are the 4 things which is that nobody can avoid in this world. 4 things. Whether in the creation, whether it's a human being, whether it's a plant or animals, or anything, they all have to undergo all 4 things. That is a hunger, sleep, fear, and dharma. And that is the bhaya, maithuna. Sorry. So the hunger, the sleep, fear, and sexual feelings. So sexual urge. So these 4 things are common for all created entities in this universe.
Yes, like plants.
Plants. Because the
animals,
plants, that is why the plants, because the bee comes and take that that is what it is called, and it took another plant.
Pollination.
The pollination comes.
Yeah.
And out of pollination, another flowers comes.
Yeah. And
another fruits comes.
Some plants even pollinating themselves.
Yeah. So it is the urge. And you need not that to make it them. And to do that, they themselves, the nature makes it to makes like that. It is a nature. So the human being, whether it is a human being, whether it is a plant, animal, all 4 things are required, is needed. It is there. You cannot avoid it. That is again hunger, sleep, fear, and sexual feelings. So that is what, and one thing additional for the human being, it is dharma. Dharma means that is what is do's and don'ts. That is only human beings can do it. Now, how I can tell you an example for that. You see, if we on the way, when you are driving in India, I'm talking about Indian culture, when we drive around, so some far away, maybe, on the roadside, we may see some temples. So it is naturally, in the car, when we look at the shrine and we bow down to the God. We offer our salutations.
Yes.
When an animal cannot do that, they don't do it. It's only the human being that they can decide what is to be done, what is not to be done. So, in the world, when you analyze like that, you see there are certain things as created. A cow is a vegetarian. You cannot feed non-vegetarian. There's no choice. A deer is a vegetarian. An elephant is a vegetarian. Strongest animal, biggest animal, but it is created by the God as a vegetarian. But as a human being, what is our life? You look, you can be an option is there. You can be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. So you, what if we are confused? Do you know you are not, because we are not following the dharma. So dharma is there for only the human being, but that human being themselves can break the dharma also. That is sort of that problem in this universe. Because according that is what is God? Now the question is, you may ask, what is God? In Indian philosophy, a God is not a person. It is not a person you can see directly face to face. Or you can see, I am seeing you as God in front of me.
I was just going to say, to me, as I receive
That
you,
is the, so what is it? The God means it is a quality. It is the quality of all good things in this universe. Love, sincerity, the generosity, patience, the whole good, the truthfulness, sincerity, honest, everything put together. What is the good quality? That is called God. So in the Western also we say God is love, God is love. We sing also. But in Indian tradition, when we look that, it is a quality of the God. So that quality, whatever that good quality is there, that quality, it can be reflected in you. Then you are a God. So for us, what it is, that is the God. Any good person, it is an embodiment, it's an incarnate. We call it incarnation.
Now, isn't it when the term namaste?
Namaste means what? Nama means salutation.
Yes.
To you. Te means to you. Now, why I say namaste? Mean I salute, it's not a physical body I am saluting. It is not a business person or president or a king I am not. That is all external things. But inside, what is reflecting in your physical body as the life, this called Atma. This life, Atma, the soul, as when I see that, I give that important, that the divinity to that soul in your body. That is why when I say namaste, not the physical body, not the intellectual person, you are maybe doctor or the, no, whatever in the value of that divine value you are living, that to that I am telling namaste. That is the thing. So anything respectful for us in this world. So that is when in Indian tradition we worship the cows. Why we worship the cow? Because the cow is like a mother for, in the Western country, they say holy cow. Yes, the rishis, the saints of India, they say, yes, cow is holy for us. Why? Because when I born as a child, I get milk from my mother. But after when I grown up, the next source is milk, milk come from cow. We don't drink the dog's milk. No, you can only grow them, you can pet them, that is okay. As a pet you can keep, it wag your tails and it shows his love, that's no doubt about it. But when it comes a cow, that the milk comes from the cow. So we respect this mother. And not only that, the rishis say, out of the cow, the milk, we make cheese, we make butter, we make yogurt, many things we make it. And people make business also out of milk. And what that cow needs? Only little grass, nothing. There is no provident fund, nor is no welfare, no health education for a cow, no nothing, no formality, nothing, only little grass if you feed, they are happy. So that is what in our philosophy. We respect everything, whatever that is, which is helping the universe, is helping that outside, whatever that I get from others, all are God's incarnations. Yeah, whether it's a tree is worship, we worship trees. We worship Mother Ganga, we call it Ganga Mother, because the mother, she is the water, she has got that, the what on the basmati rice, it grows on the Ganga, on the banks of Ganga. So we respect the divine mother, provides that even the rice. So you are mother for me. So that is how we see everything in this universe as divine. That is the perfection. Anything is only human being supposed to be great divine. That is why in the creation, when it comes, on the human birth, it is a medium. In the evolution, we are in the middle stage. From here, you can go as a divine person, or we can go as a demon also. So in the creation, the human birth, the human being, the being born as a human is the middle state. From here, as a yogi, or the thinking more and more spiritual path, if we adopt, that will take you to the divine perfection. Or the demon, others also there. You can shoot others, you can kill others, all the bad things also you can do that. So we are called a demon. So these are the two things we have to don't forget it. So what is our aim? Our life, that is what in the beginning I told you. Some people have got aim, some people don't have any aim. So aim, those who have got aim, the goal in life, what is that goal of life? It is to finish the karmas. Now, all these karmas are bound. We are bound by karmas. Not that Atma, the soul doesn't have any karma. The karma, we are bound our ego. The ego, that all the karmas are for the ego. So,
I see. Okay.
When we separate from the Supreme God, separate from the total creative power, separation. So, when we separate, the ego comes. Ego is born when we separate from the Supreme Brahman. So the divine spiritual philosophy talks about all the entire scriptures. They are giving the instruction how to get out of the ego and how to march ahead with the aim and goal to become one with that Supreme Brahman. This is called a Brahman. So the God, it is not a human, or it is not a person. It is a state. It is a state, and also it is a quality. So each one of us have got the option to choose whether you want to go as a demon or you want to be a divine person. So in this world, and the God has provided everything in this world. We are here like a guest house. We go some 5-star hotel, and then you will live after few days, few months, maybe when you are finished your money, the manager will tell you to get out of the place. So in this world, that when we came to the world empty hand, we didn't bring anything. So the Divine Mother, the nature Prakriti it is called, she has arranged everything in this world. The flowers is there, the trees are there, the cows are there, milk you enjoy, the food is there, the grains and everything is there. Everything is arranged. Tea is there, everything there. And friendship, love is there. So everything's arranged. And then only we have to live. And that is why that the egoistic person, whatever, they don't believe anything. They said, what is the God? Where is the God? What is the God? What is karma? What is rebirth? Many questions. But saints, when we analyze in this life, we will find out all the answers for that. Now look, whatever is happening in this world, all these demons, why the karmas are there? You see, look, Saddam Hussein was the king of his country, and he could have been, if he's a nice person, if you follow the dharmas, dharma means the righteousness way, he will be entirely respected by all over the nation. But he had to die in his own country, where he is a king. He was a king. He died like a rat. Maybe some other external political things, that is different thing. What, if he was a good person, so like that, anything in this world, when we analyze, we will see all these answers will come to us. So that is what I have to tell you. There is a karma, there is a God behind it, and somebody is there. And it is not some, that as I again, God is not like a second person or something. It is all entire creation, like all entire people put together. The total mind, in the Bible it is called multitude. We call it multitude. So in Sanskrit they used a different word, but whole entire people put together, it is called gods. So if I do something wrong thing, and if one person, or if everybody thinks, oh, you did a wrong thing, so then the God decides I did a wrong thing. Even one person thinks I did a wrong thing, so that is a wrong thing. So that I have to get that karma. For that, the karma, it is not something punishment of whatever we have done. No, it is that karma is it is the whatever we have done, good or bad, is already past. Now we are enjoying whatever that karma has done past is a result. Yeah. From here also we can create more karmas, more, that we can bring it more. We according that the whatever that life we choose, we can be, options are there. As a good person or bad person, all the bad actions we can do it also. So that also will bring us into the whatever that is the people will think. I mean, whatever that is the punishment they think, it will come. Some people are suffering. You see that people are get sick. Oh, there is a reason for it. So karma. The karma and life is also very much related. Yeah. I hope you understood a little bit what karma, what's life.
Thank you. Yes, I appreciate the explanation and the enlightenment around those subjects.
Yes.
In the tea practice, there's a long history of, there's an old saying that says Zen and tea is of one taste, and the origins of Zen is in the Vedas. Is
exactly
coming from India, from ancient India.
Yeah, Zen means I think that the word dhyan, dhyan meditation.
That's right.
Yeah.
Zen was the Japanese accent on the word chan, which is the Chinese saying the word dhyan.
Oh, that is good. Yeah.
Yes. So that's the lineage. So it's such a, talk about karma. What a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
You became the person to begin this whole wave of us doing this show called TeaView.
Thank you.
Which is a way
and also, many things, why that is the question may come, why we worship, why that is, why we go to the church or the temple. So, by the temple, why then it is an idol? It is not only just an idol worship. Idol means, any idol, when I go to the temple, when I see an idol, I don't see that only the idol. I see a big idea behind the idol. So what is God? In our scriptures, there is a story, little story is there. One student goes to the master And he asked the question, same question, it's in the Upanishad. And we say, what is that God? What is that Brahman? Brahman means what is the biggest. Brahman in Sanskrit is called God. So the student goes to the father. Father is the guru also, his own teacher. In olden days, the student, the father teaches the son goes to the father to get clear all the doubts. So in olden days, like that system. So here it is, we can see in one Upanishad, one small boy student, he goes to the father and he asks the question, what is that God? Then father is always meditation. His name is called Bhrigu. Varuna is a father, Bhrigu is a student. So Bhrigu vair varunihi varunam pitaramupasasara adihi bhagavo brahmedi tagum hovacha yato va imani bhutani jayande yena jatani jivandi yat prayantyapi sambhisanditi tad brahmedi. So the student Bhrigu asked his father, what is that Brahman? Then the father says, you asked me the question, what is that God, Brahman? So I tell you one thing, from where entire universe comes, by which everything sustains, and to which everything goes back. That is called God.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We do have to wrap up our show. I'm so thankful for all of your beautiful energy today and your sharing of your history.
Thank you,
and
MJ.
life.
It's so nice. I enjoyed also
your
very
spirit.
much.
Yeah, and we invite our viewers to continue to watch our program. Tea as a pathway is like a window into the universe, and it reflects so many things. And without judgment, without dogma,
that is the thing. No judgment. Yeah, that is important.
We share.
Thank you.
With our guests, and we learn from everybody's story.
That is true. In our tradition, everybody is a guru. Everybody is a teacher for us. There is a story behind it, like that in the Tatreya. He found 64 gurus. Mother Earth is one. The sky, sky is the one. The moon is one. So like that, many things he learned. So in this world, when we came, if we are a student, eternal student, we have to learn from many things.
Yes. Well, thank you again so much. And thank you to our technical crew, Human and Sebastian, for helping to put this together, and for connecting us, Sebastian, for connecting to us. And
I appreciate that one.
We're very, very thankful to have this medium to share. And I look forward to more times spending together.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste.